I'm Umut, and today I'm going to talk about text called "Don't Feed Us Fish, Teach Us How to Net Them." In this article, the author questions that whether CSR is in business life is good or not. And his purpose to write this article is to inform office managers and people to what is CSR and how does it affect to business life. And his tone in this article is informative and formal, and he is negative about CSR in business life and target audiences, as I said, the corporate managers and people. First of all, the journalist starts with giving an example about Steve Jobs and Apple Corporate. In this example, there is a question asked by council member to Steve Jobs about CSR, and Steve Jobs thinks corporates are doing their part by paying taxes, and there is no need to take more social responsibilities, etc. And he also thinks that wealth can be shared with people by tracking down. And at this point, the author also agrees with Steve Jobs' ideas about this topic. Then he moves on to another issue, core business versus CSR jobs. He mentions that CSR jobs can't be sustained, and it is hard to find resources to CSR jobs, according to the author. He also mentions that there should be value chain development, which includes core business issue. He also mentions that CSR jobs can only last like 3 years or 3.5 years on average, and it is a bad thing according to the author. There should be jobs should be established by thinking about core business, not CSR. And another point in this article is author mentions that many corporate managers see CSR as a philanthropy, and although they are spending too much money on these CSR jobs, they can't get what they spend on these CSR jobs. And one more point is these CSR jobs also requirements some senior important employees of corporates, and they have to allocate their time to these CSR jobs, which is bad because corporate needs them according to the offer, of course. And he ends up with stating that governments should take responsibility instead of pushing corporates to do this CSR projects, etc. Some responsibilities take care of, and they have to take less money from less tax from corporates, and they can be richer than ever. So the wealth can be shared with people by trickling down like honey. At this point, I agree with the offer because CSR projects, CSR jobs are taking too much time, too much resources, and some requires some important persons from corporates to take care of. And like in our country, Turkcell is taking some responsibilities in terms of social responsibilities, and they are spending too much money and time on these projects instead of working on their jobs, so which is bad. So I think there should be core business jobs instead of CSR jobs, because it is more logical thinking about if you have a job related to core business, then it's easier than to find some resources and take care of. It's easier to take care of those jobs. And I think in our country, government should take responsibility and have to take less tax from corporates, so wealth can be trickled down to the other people in society. Thank you.